The Ultimate Test Guide drops this Friday. Get a 40% discount and over 200 hours of bonus content for a limited time. Over 100 of the most common tests women deploy in any and all situations. Enroll this weekend and get a coupon credit in the amount of your enrollment towards Womanese Volume 3. Text S-TEST to 313313 to be notified via text the moment it drops.
But, dog, this is one of the craziest dynamics in regards to dating, man, is white women and black men. We talking about going back to chattel slavery, dog.
Yep.
It's never going to go anywhere.
Nope.
Black women hate it. White men, a lot of white men hate it. We're going to keep it 1,000. A lot of white men hate it. And everybody else is kind of like indifferent and shit. But the thing is about white women, I'm going to cap it off with this, dog. The thing is about white women, man, is that it's not just brothers. A lot of Hispanic guys come to this country. They just worship white women.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like they kind of going through their phase. See it all the time, man. A lot of Hispanic
Indian guys.
Asian guys, they worship white women, man.
So white women, you made a perfect point in the beginning of this live stream. White women have it the easiest because they'll never, ever, ever go without a mate.
That's right.
Donovan, can I tell a quick story real
quick? Go ahead, man.
So back in the late 90s in a small town near Duluth, Minnesota, which is way up north, right?
Yeah.
There was I forgot the exact town, but there was a college football team that finally they had black men coming there. This was the late 90s. The white women were getting banged so much by these black guys, right, that they were ending up getting pregnant. I mean, these white girls were getting ran through to the point, Donovan, that the parents had to send, they're like, what's going on? Because so many white girls were getting pregnant.
Right.
Because the brothers, they never had
smashing.
Yeah, they didn't ever have black men up there. And the brothers were just smashing these women with the force of 10,000 Thors, literally, right?
Right.
So what happened is some of the parents then took their daughters to mental institutions because they thought they were crazy. And so this is not a myth. This is, this was a very well-known story that the white women were so, and they actually have a propaganda piece, stop dealing with black guys, because it got so bad. Wow. Because the white girls were just getting pregnant and the brothers were just running through them. Like, yeah.
That's crazy. A mental, and it's interesting because I think the people who would be behind those are white guys and black women. Okay, listen, something's got to stop.
Yeah, no, and it wasn't just one white woman or two. It was
all of them.
There was like 10, 20 white women. They sent them to mental institution because they thought something was wrong with them.
Wow.
And I don't want to make it about that, but I think this is the first time those girls really, got bottomed out, if you know what I'm saying. Like,
Hey, man, when they get bottomed out, they get bottomed out. Let me read some of these super chats here. Jeepers Creepers, $5. Says, big fan of C Boogie since 2016. Introduced me to the Red Pill. Finding Donovan brought me full circle. Salute to the panel. Boog, thanks for your service. Appreciate that. Amos Brown, $20, says, I've dated attractive black, white, and Latinas, and they're all the same when it boils down to the basics. And I had a very difficult time in corporate America, but things are much easier for me now that I am my own, now that I have my own business. Yeah, good for that guy. Supremo, $5, says, multifaceted isn't allowed in the black community. I'm in an area where some white folks can't deal with blacks with a broad vocabulary. This is the crux of the situation about guys like us. We're too black for white people and too white for black people.
Right.
He said something about multifaceted. Why is it, Boogie, that, let's just keep it real, want to pigeonhole us? And listen, if you don't sound a certain way, if you don't do this, then you ain't black. Or there are some content creators who shall remain nameless, and I'm really not going to say anything this time, who say, well, if you date white women, you shouldn't speak on black women. What are your thoughts on stuff like that?
Keep it 1,000, Boogie.
Oh, no, I always keep it 1,000. Look, black people, our racial identity is attached to struggle, man. You know what I mean? 1,000, right?
Right.
It's attached to struggle, and in a lot of ways, rightfully so. You know, I mean, like even to this day, you know what I'm saying. We still have a lot of racial tension in this country, man. So, like with that being said, when a lot of guys, man, we just gonna call them progressive black men.
Okay.
Go to college, or even military, or start businesses. You know, they want to move into safer neighborhoods, of course, like anybody. like any sensible person, you know, like they just want to get away from the dysfunction. You know, we got the crabs in the barrel piece going on, man. I mean, like you even see it on YouTube.
Oh, dude, it's all over YouTube, man. You kidding me?
One more time, keeping it 1,000. So, like with that being said, man, a lot of people they don't want to see you progress, man.
Nope.
It's just simple as that for me, from my observations, and it's a lot of nuance in there that I don't really want to get into. I'll be talking for 2 hours, man. But just off my basic, offhand observations, man, we got the crab in the barrel, hardcore, and then, you know, you got a lot of dudes that do get progressive, and I've experienced this firsthand. You know what I mean? Like when they start blazing trails or go through certain doors, they shut the door behind them because they don't want any more brothers. So we you know, as black men, we have a lot of issues in our ranks because, man, we all at the bottom fighting for the pennies, man. We all at the bottom, you know, trying to get ahead, man. So the crabs in the barrel, man, that's alive and well, man. I don't like it one iota.
No, me neither, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, like we got 3 brothers here today. I mean, we all here on one mission.
Right.
You know what I mean, to progress. That's it.
To watch the rest of this interview, go to patreon.com/Donovan Sharp. The link is in the description.